Morning, everybody. It's Friday morning, and it's time for model cars and coffee. And I got my coffee here, one little drink. Keep me going here. And this week we're gonna visit Papa's Speed Shop and see who's hanging out there on Papa's Model Car Room. And there's a theme here. Got the race car here, and it is Papa's Toy, combining Grumpy's Toy decal, and there we go, and some black letters. I wanted white, but I didn't have any. And come on, stay focused, man. So there we go. So they show up pretty good. Not as good as I wanted, but we'll look at the car in a minute here. But we're gonna show you my little speed shop diorama thing. It's nothing real great. It's just I just threw some stuff in there, kind of make it look cool for taking pictures. Some groups, some model car groups I was in on Facebook, and nothing spectacular. I did want to finish it up a little bit and put some molding around here and kind of cover up those seams and stuff. But what I want to do, I think I've shown this before, is build another one of these. I think I told you I was a bonehead and sold this 20 some years ago when we bought our house. I should have kept it. But this was my Rods by Rob, and a lot of those builds aren't mine. This is at that NSRA Street Rod Nationals, Northwest Street Rod Nationals, that I helped with the contest. And there's another shot of it. And it's not quite finished, and I had plans for it, but some guy made me an offer that I should have refused, but I didn't. But there's some cars in the shop and all kinds of diorama stuff. And let's see if I can make it a little bit clearer. Anyway, that's what I was doing there. You got the little landscaping in the front, parking spots. Use this half round stuff for the little parking things right there. Sorry, I can't keep it in focus. Sometimes if I just move this, it might focus. Those are my builds inside, and I kind of use this as for the street rod class. Hang on here, to display some street rods that were in the model contest. Excuse me. And as you can see, my theme was pink and blue, like my drag cars I've shown in the past, and it was a lot of fun. I want to do it again, and wow, that's really blurry. Holy crap. I want to do it again, and I was just farting around with this, just farting around because I didn't have the supplies I needed to do a diorama like I wanted. I'll show you some stuff I got a long time ago for the diorama, but not everything I need. But first, let's take a look at this here little Nova I built. This is the Ravel Nova, and it was going to be a street machine, but I thought I'd make a nice little drag car, so that's what I did. It's the blue on blue. Yeah, let's take a look at the motor here. I got having a hell of a time with focusing this time. Anyway, I got the dual fours on there. Changed out the valve covers. And man, it's weird how some days it doesn't get blurry at all, and some days it does. Anyway, I should have did some wiring on this, but this was back, 3 or 4 years ago when I did this. But it's a really nice kit. Really nice kit. A little better than the AMT one, but the AMT one's kind of cool too, except the front fenders on that are separate, which is kind of weird. And there's the chassis, just headers, Little two-tone gray and black on the chassis there for some eyeball. Got the yellow traction bars or slapper bars, whatever you want to call them, kind of represent the Lakewood. And the decals on it. Some decals in the back window, some stripes on it. No scoop or anything. Just the stock vents. Do under the hood there. Nice kit. Torque thrust type wheels on it. I love that color. It's a nice stock looking color. Even when it's blurry, it looks good. Let's try it. There we go. Looks a little better. Sorry about the lighting. As you can see, I'm doing all this at a different angle because of that shop. It's really long. I'll show you the shop here in a second. But let's see. I'll show you what kind of stuff I got for this. Was the original kit that I put together for all the stuff in this shop. The lift and the engine hoist. I scratch built the benches. Let me get up here closer. And we make it clearer and move the camera. We're just having a good old time. Come on, man. I scratch built the parts washer and a little cabinet there. I think that came with the kit, and the shelves came with that kit. And I don't think you see much different from this angle. That's that monogram 39 coupe there. I cut the doors open and the trunk open. I let that go with the diorama, and that's the ZZ Top 34 coupe there. That's the AMT 37 Chevy coupe there. That was in it, and I got an air compressor in there. See it on this picture, and that's electrical box, and that's the electrical box, and the wire ducting going around to all the plug-ins and stuff. There's the parts, or the parts cleaner in the cabinet, and some toolboxes there. As you can see, this other picture here, I got the, where are we at here? There we go. Lock the wiring conduit, I guess that's what you call it, going along and down and down. And then what you can't see, I have another picture of you somewhere, but right there is a little office right there that you can't really see, in a doorway, and there's a desk in there and some trophies and stuff, and I'm sitting at the desk. And then we got the guys out in the shop here. You can't really see them in any of these, but there is guys. Oh, there's one guy there working on the car, and I got a couple other guys there. It was a lot of fun. I should have kept the stupid thing, but I didn't. Anyway, this is oh crap. That's the kit I had for the original one. And then when I was going to do it again a few years ago, I bought another one, and I bought a bunch of stuff. But I don't have the material to make the shop. This shop here, I traded to a guy in the model club, geez, 25, 30 years ago, and the shop was pretty much there and all built, and I don't know where he got that plastic from. He couldn't remember, but it was all already made, and the doorways were already cut, and I just finished it out. So I couldn't find anything more like that, so I don't know. This is that foam board at the craft shop. But anyway, I got this to go in the shop just for a little different stuff. It's 1/35 scale, but I see right there. But you know, tools, it's close enough. You know, there's all kinds of different sizes of tools. And then I got, this is the mechanics I used in the original one. So I got another one of these years ago, getting ready to build it. And then I saw this when I was buying it, so I got some more guys. And this is a Tamiya one, and it's pretty cool. It's all sealed. And so I was getting ready to go all out, and then I bought another set of the shop stuff. You got all that cool stuff there. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this kit. It's pretty cool. Got the chair and the desk and the toolbox. But this one here is all nice and mint and fresh and unbuilt, and it's pretty cool. You got the instructions there, and you got decals for like the oil cans and the gas cans and the crates and stuff. That's really nice kit. It worked out really well. And my plan was, when I moved down here in the basement and had more room and had this big desk here, I was gonna do the diorama, but I just couldn't, the finances, I couldn't get all the stuff I needed. And it's only been 20 years, so I'm still working on it. Anyway, let's take this camera out of the holder here and go look at the shop real quick. Pop a speed shop here. We won't turn it off. We'll just do this all very carefully by hand without turning it off. Anyway, we'll start by looking in here. Got some cars in there I'm working on, and this base is just floor tiles that I had left over, and I put some checkered paper on it, and it worked out pretty good. And I just started throwing stuff in there, pictures from old hot rod magazines and stuff. Cut them out, stuck them on the wall. There's a couple toolboxes. I think those are from a different kit. Got some motors sitting there on engine stands. You got your stuff hanging on the wall there. There we go, a little clear. Different kind of pictures. A lot of older stuff, but some newer looking pictures. Anyway, I put the two 12-inch square tiles together and made one long shop that comes apart in the middle, because where I display it now, I have them side by side. Let's stand up here and one back here. Take a look down in there. You know, look at the cars. This is a custom I was messing around with. So I always wanted to do that. I did it once a long time ago. And as you can see, one's a little bit more of an angle than the other one. So that kind of sucks, but that's kind of, so I just kind of threw some stuff on there, kind of like it's not really done, but yeah, they're working on it. It's a good diorama piece. And I made it where the bodies sit down further on the fender units because they're separate. This is an AMT kit, and I just threw that motor in there. Threw some stuff on, threw some stuff in the interior there. Gonna make it look like they're working on it. It's kind of done, but kind of not. I don't think there's much. Oh, look at that! I didn't realize I did that. That's got some serious eyeball to it. I think I was experimenting with the belly pan to see how it would look, and it turned out pretty good. So anyway, that's that custom there. And there you can see more stuff in the shop. Wheel cans, motor sitting there on engine stands, and all the stuff there. You got trophies and cars sitting on display. Got your gas pump there. Got your little table to have lunch. Little stool chair there. Pop machine there. And got the little 32 coupe body you're working on. I got that from Bob Robinson in Portland, Oregon, probably close to 40 years ago. He was working on it and stopped. So I just left it as is because it's pretty cool. He's a great guy. And then here, this thing here I got from my buddy Rich here in town. He got a bunch of stuff in a collection, and he wasn't really into customs. And this guy got this much done to it. So someday I'll finish it. The hard part's getting glass to fit. in there. I just got the wheels glued up in there to get that look. But I love that. That's a nice custom. Really nice. Let's sit over here. Get kind of a cool look at it from the side and everything. Nice chop. Guy did a really good job on that. Very cool. Very cool. Dave Stromberg, I think, is who did it. I can't remember for sure. So anyway, and then they got another custom here. This is the one I was working on. It's that AMT 56 Ford. I took some of the trim off there that goes up over the fenders so I could have to do less chrome bare metal foiling. And it's just mocked up there. I got the little custom exhaust thing there and in the back and the headlight extension things. Yeah, this thing I gotta finish because I really like that. It's looking pretty good. So let's real quick here stroll around here, make it focus again. And you can see what's on the other side of the shop. More old vintage pictures, another shelf with some cars on it, a couple trophies, and some neat pictures. Again, this is no fancy diorama. There's a little tire rack there, a little Firestone sticker on it, and a flathead. Anyway, this is no fancy diorama. You know, some of these guys out there just have some crazy cool ones. And this was just thrown together for displaying stuff. If I ever get around to building another one, that's what's going to be a little bit more detailed, more realistic looking. Anyway, that's what we did for Friday morning model cars and coffee this week. My daughter made me that little Papa Speed Shop thing there, so I stuck it on here. It worked out pretty good, so it'll be fun. Anyway, so I share that with you, and that build turned out really good. Lots of blitteriness. I'm sorry, guys. There's a good shot of it. You can see the decals on there. Like I said, I really would like to have white, but that shows up pretty good. So anyway, these are the cars that are hanging out at Papa Speed Shop on this Friday morning, model cars and coffee. And hope you guys like this video. Oh, I wanted to say, if you don't know about Scale Survivors Facebook group, you need to check it out. I forgot all about it. I joined it, but I got unjoined somehow. I hadn't been doing much on the Facebook for a while. We had some issues, and then I started the YouTube channel and just kind of took off with this. But Dave Darby over there, I'm sure he's the guy. I think he's the guy that started it way back. Messaged me and said he's been watching some of my YouTube stuff and he's wondering what happened to me in the group. So I rejoined, and I thought I'd give the group a little shout out because Scale Survivors, it's what you think it is. A lot of old stuff from the 50s, late 50s, 60s, 70s. A lot of cool stuff on there. So if you don't know about it or haven't joined that group, you need to go check it out. Some really cool stuff. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Oh yeah, if you have any questions about any old kits, Dave is the guy. I mean, he knows a ton about the old kits. I think he used to work for AMT or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, he knows tons about the old kits and can answer a lot of your questions if you have any questions about old kits. So anyway, go check him out. We're hitting 20 minutes here, so we should probably call her quits on this week's Model Cars and Coffee. Quick thank you to everybody, all my subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. I say it all the time, but I really do. Uh, it's going really good, way better than I ever expected, and I really appreciate it. And like I say, if you haven't subscribed, please do join in on the fun. So until next time, with an update or whatever it may be, everybody take care, stay cool, and we talk at you later. Bye.